In the fake news era, is it more important than ever to cite your sources and dot your T's and cross your I's?
Yes.
Yes, I know it was backwards.
I mean, even now I'm writing this daily top questions article. It's just an article, but every single question I answer, I put in all the sources because literally the one time I don't, I'm going to have people messaging me on how did you get that answer? Why did you figure that? And then I have to like explain it. So yes, I'm always sourcing everything I do.
And that's another thing I think students need to develop. And if you agree, would you have any hints for them on how they can get better sources even? Because that's a skill to itself, is differentiating between something that's really reputable and meaty and has something to say and something that's just I'm looking for a source to put at the bottom of my research paper so I can get the credit for having those sources.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, I would say don't be afraid to ask questions. For example, right now I'm doing a story about COVID in daycare centers and what that might mean for back to school. Well, we found out 307 kids in daycare have COVID right now. Well, is that a big number or a small number? I don't know, because I don't know how many kids are actually enrolled in daycare. I know before COVID, there was like 500,000. So 300 compared to 500,000, hey, we're doing pretty good. But I'm trying to find out how many kids right now are enrolled in daycare. And I am totally getting, like I was sent to the Texas Workforce Commission. I was sent to the Health and Human Services of Texas, who told me to go back to the Texas Workforce Commission. But I just need like a roundabout number. So I am not afraid to tell, for example, these big wigs at Health and Human Services, like, I don't understand what you're saying, because Texas Workforce Commission gave me all these numbers and so it's okay to ask questions and to say, I don't get it, because they know we're not an expert on all things. And it's okay to ask questions on sources. So that's my point, ask questions and pick up the phone. That's another thing. I think this younger generation is like scared to talk on the phone. And a lot of times that will diffuse someone being mad at you or help get the question answered or put a voice to the name. So I do think picking up the phone is important too.
Absolutely. We tell students that all the time because you'll get a very different response if you're just sending out an email versus calling them on the phone, because they can give you an immediate answer, and oftentimes it gives you just a little credibility in a strange way because it's such a small gesture, but it goes really far.
Yeah.